The best Resident Evil 9 tips to help you survive. The first one is found in the care center while playing as Leon. As soon as you get out of the initial fight while heading back to Grace, you're going to find it right here on top of a shelf above a fireplace. The second one is found while playing as Grace here in the East Wing lobby. As soon as you get your second card to go in, immediately to your left, right next to the big door, you're going to see us standing right there dancing. The third one is also in the care center as Grace, found in the East waiting room, right on top of the little table on the right. Fourth one is in the care center, in the kitchenette area. Once you get to these offices, when you get your ID wristband level 1, you'll go upstairs to this office and it's right here on top of the coffee. The fifth one is found right when you get the ID badge level 3. Before you rescue Chloe, you're going to go into the empty cell on her left, and it's found in between the wall and the bed at the foot of the bed. Once you get control of Leon again in the care center, you're going to head back to the records room with Leon and open up one of the cabinets. You'll find the 6th Mr. Raccoon in there. Once you get to the care center basement as Grace, it is found on the table in the workshop area of the basement. The 8th one is also found in the basement. You'll need to make sure you have one of the plugs to put in, and you're going to go in this side room called the security room, and he's right on top of the TV. Once you get to the care center courtyard and you go in to go find the keys to the helicopter, right before you grab the keys on the left, you're going to find them on top of one of the desks on your right. Number 10 is a bit tricky to spot. While playing as Leon in the sniper section, he's kind of hiding on top of one of the pillars. Just watch the video to see exactly where he is. I actually missed this one on my first run. Right when you get to Raccoon City, follow the path. You're going to see a cafe on your left. You're going to go in there and he's on top of the bookshelf. Go ahead and get him. Number 12 is found right when you get to the area where you use the binoculars and you get the first piece of the detonator on Raccoon City. It's going to be on the opposite side of the yellow box. You're going to turn around and look across. And on top of the bridge and on top of a car, using the sniper scope, you'll be able to see him. Next one, in the parking garage. Once you get to this part with the zombie freaking out, go ahead and stealth kill the zombie. And then go in the room on the left. He's going to be right on top of some boxes. Once you get to the apartments and you go farther up and you get past the crank, there's going to be a room on your right. And you're going to keep going up the stairs. Once you get to the top of those stairs, you're going to find the raccoon on the bottom of a broken down fridge. Outside of the apartments in Raccoon City, when you're facing the gas station, if you run to the left, kill the enemies if there are some, the raccoon is right in the driver's seat of the bus. Raccoon number 16 is found inside of the gas station. He's kind of hard to miss. He's just on top of one of the shelves. These next two raccoons are kind of out of the way, but you're going to need to open up a side path. Once you do, you're going to clear out the enemies and go down this manhole cover. And you're going to immediately go to your right. You're going to get to a dead end with a box that has some credits. And also, looking across the way, you'll be able to see the raccoon. Then you're going to make a 180 and keep going down the path. This is going to take you all the way back to the beginning of Raccoon City. This is also how you get the third crate for the achievement. But on the way there, you're going to go inside of a railway and inside of a train, and you'll see the raccoon hanging out on top of a box before the spiders show up. Number 19 is at the Willis Tower. Once you glide across with the rail to this part of the building that's broken down, keep exploring until you find this exact office area. And in this office area, he's going to be right on the shelf. Number 20 is kind of hard to miss. As soon as you get past the motorcycle part, instead of going towards the RPD, you're going to go left all the way down to the broken down truck. And you're going to see him right next to the rubble. Number 21 is found inside the RPD in the same room that you can spot the tofu survivor, and you've got the whiteboard with the note. In this room, just if you look around, I was having a hard time finding it, but I could hear it. It's going to be in the window. It's a little hard to see, but if you look at that window, you'll see him right there in the rubble. Number 22 is found in the library. You're going to go on the downstairs part of the library, where you find the handle that you're going to use to progress through the rest of the RPD. But right here on this bookshelf, he's actually hiding behind some books. Right there, you can see the top of his head, and that's number 22. Number 23 is incredibly easy to miss. After the Chloe section of the orphanage, where you get to play as Chloe, when you go towards the kendo shop, before going inside, you're going to look on the right where there's the giant billboard, and in the window next to the billboard, it's better to use a scope, you'll find your 23rd raccoon. Once you get to Ark, just keep following the normal path that you see here, and as soon as you get to an area with a window, you're going to go to your right past some boxes, and he's on top of some weapon boxes. The final one is in the operation room once you take control of Grace again. Here's an example of where the operation room is. This is where you're going to get one of the 2 orbs needed to continue. And if you look to your left before you climb up, you'll see him hanging out right above one of the monitors inside Ark.